Now, I know that Rishi has got what it takes. He's got what it takes to provide the leadership that we need to steer the country through tough economic times. In the pandemic, he put the package together that saved 12 million jobs and thousands upon thousands of businesses. Yeah. And of course, it's only because he got the economy back on track after COVID that in this global fight against inflation, we could take the measures that we've been able to protect the most vulnerable, struggling to make ends meet. And there's more. We know there's more we've got to do. Now, you know, during this contest, you may just hear one or other candidate talk about tax cuts. Just remember this. While others talk the talk, Rishi this month delivered the biggest tax cut for working people in a decade. And he did it because he's a true Conservative, imbued by his parents and his grandparents who first came over here in the 1960s, imbued with the values of enterprise, hard work and family. Rishi's values are our values. And he's always had the courage of his convictions. And I remember back when we had the referendum in 2016, he was one of the first ones out of the traps as a young new member of Parliament, a backbencher, with all the pressure on him at the time. And he immediately put his colours to the mast. And not just that, he immediately started thinking about how we could grasp the opportunities of Brexit. In 2016, he wrote the seminal pamphlet on free ports. 5 years later, as Chancellor, he delivered the first ones. Rishi is someone who makes things happen. And, my friends, just as we need to be honest about the economic challenges we face, I think we've also got to be really honest about the political predicament that we face. That's the threat of a socialist government propped up by the Lib Dems and the SNP. And we know their price too. There's no secret about it. One referendum on electoral reform, the other a referendum to break up this great United Kingdom of ours. That threat is real, and we will face it in just 2 years' time. So there's no time to learn on the job. We've all got to come together. We've got to unite to win. And I mean that right through the party, from our brilliant local councillors, the amazing grassroots that we've got, the people that knock on the doors, that deliver the leaflets, right the way through the Conservative Parliamentary Party and across the Cabinet. We're one team and we will stand or fall together. But to make the very best of this excellent, exciting, inspirational, aspirational agenda that we've got, to unite this brilliant Conservative team, we need a leader who can win. And the reality is the polling shows only Rishi can beat Labour. Only Rishi can win with the support of Leave voters and Remain voters. Only Rishi can win in the north and in the south, in the blue wall and the red wall. He's got the economic leadership. He's got the values to bring us all together, and he's the only one that can win.